Welcome to the Properties to Profit podcast. I'm Michael, your host. Excited to share with you my journey from a six-figure job to building a successful real estate business. Each episode will explore various aspects of real estate investing, from wholesaling and flipping to managing rentals. I'll share the lessons and insights I've gained, aiming to help you avoid mistakes and achieve your financial goals. Expect guest experts, valuable tips, and practical advice to guide you on your own real estate journey. Thank you for tuning in. If you find any value in this podcast, please subscribe, share, and follow me on social media. Let's turn properties into profits together.
Good morning, guys. Michael here with Properties to Profits. And on today's episode, I really want to talk to you guys about what you're looking to get out of your life. Like, what do you want your dream life to look like? Because a lot of people have these dreams and ambitions, and let's be honest, most people will never hit them. So what I wanted to really talk about today is how to try to move that needle forward to make sure you're accomplishing what you want out of life. So many people say they want something, and whether that's health. A gentleman I know, Cole Taylor, really talked about this when he wanted to go through a health journey. He was an ex-football player and he's never ran, and he wanted to run a marathon. Well, to really hit that marathon mark for him, he had to tell himself he was a runner. For so long, he had been telling himself he wasn't a runner. He was a football player. He's a big, strong guy. Well, when he committed to running the marathon, what did he do? He hired a running coach. He told himself he's a runner, and then he just started running. And then he did the things runners do to recover so that he could achieve this marathon. And then he ended up running 4 marathons in 4 days. So 100 miles almost in 4 days. Most of us couldn't run a marathon, and yet this football player decided to commit to it and was able to do something that most of us will never achieve. So something to think about there. So you need to tell yourself who you are and who you're becoming. How you behave is how you become. If you don't do the work, it doesn't matter what you believe. So you can believe something, but if you, on the other hand, don't do the work, you'll never become it. So you have to believe you are a healthy person. You have to believe you are in shape, but then you have to count and do the things that in shape people do. You can't go eat sweets whenever you feel like it. You got to control your emotional eating. You got to control what goes in your body, and you still have to work out. That's why some of the best in shape people work out first thing in the morning, is because there's nothing to tell them. They vote every single day that I'm going to work out first thing in the morning, no matter what. I'm prioritizing my health. So no matter what goes wrong in the day, their health gets taken care of. They have an amazing workout because nothing bad has gone wrong if you haven't checked your phone before you get to the gym. It just really rarely happens. Whereas most of us trying to do something big in life and trying to accomplish big dreams, something can go wrong throughout the day. And when that happens, it can affect our workouts. Maybe we don't have the best workout because we've had a bad day. We didn't accomplish what we wanted to at work, or family got in the way. And all of those things, whereas if you just go to the gym first thing in the morning, you're taking away most of those things there. And really, what are you missing out on because you don't live your dream life, right? You probably don't have the best faith in yourself because you're not living your dream life. You're probably not giving your family the best of you because you're not living your dream life. Your finances probably don't look that great either because you're not living your dream life. And your health probably hurts too. So really focus on those 4 categories and raise all those bars. And really think about who you need to become to achieve the life you want to be. Back to the health scenario, man, I don't know many people who are healthy who smoke. So if you want to be healthy, you can't smoke, right? That just doesn't work out. It will never. You can't out eat the bad habit, or you can't work out the bad eating habits, right? That just doesn't happen. So you got to think about all those little things there, guys. And then you got to take care of these 4 things. So first off is you got to visualize what you want, right? So every morning you need to be looking at the dream life that you want to achieve. Visualize it. And then after you visualize it every morning, you got to vocalize it. I am a millionaire. I do make $200,000. I am a sales expert. I am a great leader. And then after you do those things, you got to vote, right? So let's go back to the health one, because it's the easiest one here, I think, to really hammer this point home, is you vote that you want to be a healthy person, that you want to be in shape, that you want to be stronger by going to the gym every day and pushing your body. You vote by cutting out pop every day and not drinking that Coke or that Pepsi or whatever you drink when you want to. You vote by not drinking alcohol if your health is important to you. You vote by eating sweet potatoes over fried potatoes, right? You vote by eating the vegetables instead of the ice cream. Those are how you vote. And then Vicinity, right? There's a reason doctors don't go to school with marketing majors, right? They have their own programs. Same with veterinarians, same with dentists, right? Because you're going to become who you hang out with. So if health is super important to you, hang out with people who are in better shape than you. You'll start to become with them. If making more money, go hang out with people who make more money than you. The reason I got a cool car, for me, is I hang out with people who have amazing cars. They have more money than I do. Well, I'm gonna start voting and doing the things that they do so I can grow my bank account. And so all of those 4 V's are super important to achieving what you want out of life. Um, and then one thing Cole Taylor really hammers home is if you aren't where you want to be in life, start with the fitness goal, because that one, when you can get in shape, your mind's sharper. When your mind sharper, is that going to help you be more alert and be more caring and loving with your family and just take a step back when you're in the wrong? Yeah. Is going to the gym every day going to build your faith that you can do hard things? Yeah. Is going to the gym going to get you in shape? Well, yeah. Is going to the gym going to help you be a little bit sharper and so you can be a better performer at your job? Well, yeah. I think there's this odd correlation that most of the billionaires that we see today are in pretty damn good shape for their age. If you look at a Jeff Bezos, a Mark Cuban, even Mark Zuckerberg, a lot of those guys are in really great shape. You look at an Ed Milet, it's amazing to me that these guys are typically in the best shape for their age group. I don't think there's any coincidence to that. And if you talk to them, most of them work out first thing in the morning too. I don't think there's any coincidence to that. They're voting that their health is the most important thing to them, and they knock it out first thing in the morning. So make sure you guys are voting, right? Because you're going to become who you hang around. Hang out with people who have what you want. It's a cheat code to really get what you want out of life. It gets easier when you get around other people doing it. This morning, I worked out with someone. He may not have had the same like health and strength that I did, but he brought the energy. And so when he brought the energy, what did I do? I worked a little bit harder. So it goes to show that even if you're around people trying to achieve the same goal as you, whether they're as good or they're in front of you and where you want to be or behind you, it doesn't matter. Because sometimes when someone's chasing you, it pushes you to work a little bit harder. So get around those people that have the same goal as you and make sure you're all racing towards the end line together. And at the same time, like, I hate saying this, but sometimes we do need a break, and it is okay to take a step back and really evaluate where you are and just make sure you're aligned with your goals, and you'll stay aligned with those goals as long as you visualize and vocalize. So just to recap, guys, it's the 4 V's. Make sure you're visualizing, picture what you want out of your life, and then make sure you're working towards that. You vocalize by saying the life you want and what you're going to do to get there, and you vote. You vote by the actions that are going to help you get there. So you want to get in shape, you better be working out. You better be watching what you eat. If you want to make more money, you should probably be educating yourself on a skill that's going to help you make more money, right? Obviously, building a business is what I do to make money. And then Vicinity. So how do you get around people? I need to probably hire a health coach. I probably just need to reach out to Cole Taylor and get it over with. I hang out with, I'm part of a mastermind where I'm probably the brokest person in that room, if not the bottom 5% for sure. And so when you're in those vicinities of those people, it forces you to level up or level out. And I don't know about you, but I don't typically level out. I just level up every single time. And that's what you've got to do in your life. Guys, if you find any value in this, I appreciate a follow on Instagram, realestatemike02. Thanks and have a great day.
Thank you for listening to the Properties to Profit podcast. I hope you found today's episode valuable. If you enjoy the show, please subscribe and share it with others who might benefit. Follow me on social media for more updates and tips. Until next time, keep turning properties into profits.